Which bolt lift kit do I need? I get asked this question a lot. So this is how you can tell. And by the way, it has absolutely nothing to do with what model Savage you have. I have seen Savages in the store, exact same model, even the exact same production lot, and there will be different components used in these bolts. So you cannot depend upon the model of your rifle. You have to take yours apart and look to see what kind of firing pin it has in it in order to determine which firing pin lift kit, which bolt lift kit you need. In order to determine which bolt lift kit you need. So these are essentially the 3 different types of firing pins that are out there. You will have, this is a multi-piece firing pin with a cocking indicator. So when the bolt is cocked, this piece of metal right here will protrude from the BAS nut. The BAS nut stands for bolt assembly screw. And by the way, these bolt assembly screws are a freaking bear to remove the first time. So don't be surprised if you don't need a 3-foot cheater bar to pop them loose. I actually often do. Now this right here used to be the most common type, and this is a multi-piece firing pin as well, just like this guy, only he doesn't have the cocking indicator that protrudes out the back. And then lastly, we have here, this is the most modern type, okay? This is the 2019 plus, that's what I call it, because all new models of Savages from 2019 and on are supposed to use this one. However, I've seen many that still use the old components. Like I said, Savage just kind of pulls from this random bin of parts to put these things together. So those are the 3 different types that there are. Now, for the multi-piece with cocking indicator, you're going to need the universal kit that I make, and the universal kit with these metal washers, it actually has a larger hole that will slip over this guy because this protrusion is larger than the cocking indicator on the newer type. The newer type actually has a smaller diameter, so it will actually fit a default kit. And the default kit is, this one is actually the cheapest one to make. This guy right here, the older model, basically all we needed was this groove cut in here so that it would sit on, this right here is what I call the cocking sleeve, because the cocking sear here basically rotates on this ramp, and that's what cocks the entire assembly and gets it ready to fire. Same thing with this guy, he also has a cocking sleeve, but in addition to having that groove cut in it, the holes on these have to be enlarged in order to fit over this sliding rod. So this one is the most expensive for me to manufacture because these things are hardened steel. I have to use carbide tooling, and it doesn't last very long on hardened products. But yeah, so this is the, once again, this is the multi-piece cocking indicator. You'll need to use a universal bolt lift kit, and that bolt lift kit, yes, it will work on these other 2 types, okay? And if you don't know which one it is for sure, if you don't want to take it apart and look, you can always just buy the universal kit. But the cocking indicator one, or the no cocking indicator one, will work with this firing pin once again. And this guy right here, this is the 1-piece, single piece firing pin. It's all one big piece. There's no screwed on pieces. It's all one big long piece of metal.